Hi, good morning. Welcome to my bedroom, which I am about to declutter. This is the very much needed second coffee of the day. Iced hazelnut coffee, very much needed for the task I'm about to take on. So if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Julia. I recently moved to this spot in Edinburgh. So it's my third time moving in Edinburgh, and the whole process kind of humbled me in regards to how many physical possessions I own. I'm kind of at a point where I just think I have a lot of unnecessary things. I've not actually properly decluttered once since living here. So that's almost 2 years now. But today's the day that everything changes. The plan is to actually go through every single one of the clothing items I own and decide whether or not it's worth keeping, because I feel like I have so many clothes, but in actuality I probably only wear like 10 to 20%. This most definitely won't be like a minimalist declutter. Like, I like having the clothes that I do, but I think I'm just at a point where a lot of it is unnecessary. So today's the day that I have a flip through everything I own and hopefully get rid of a lot of things. I'm also a bit of a pack rat. I found that the last flat I had, we had a dryer built in. Generally, I don't like using dryers. I feel like they really ruin your clothes. I just happen to have it in my flat, and I'm not gonna lie, like, winters here are very cold and it takes ages for clothes to dry. So I just went for convenience. But that also means that several of my items are kind of ruined, because I know it's bad for my clothes, but I still used it. Now I just don't have a dryer, so hopefully my clothes won't be as ruined by the end of the year. But I've just like held on to some pieces of clothing that I just don't need to have because they've got like holes in them and stuff. I feel bad throwing it out because I hate throwing things out. So without further ado, it's time to go through each section one by one, go through them and try them on if necessary. And this is my wardrobe. Like, it's actually not that bad. I've got enough hangers for everything. Everything's kind of fitting there. I think it is really useful to go through everything and see what I like, see what I don't like. My jeans and trousers are kind of stuck down there because I cannot think of a better way of organizing this, but they do fit roughly. And my bags, the hangers keep coming off though, but they seem to be doing all right for now. Then I also have this beauty, my chest of drawers, to move my baby a little bit. Most of these are like socks and underwear and stuff, but I do have a bunch of turtlenecks, skirts and little tops, my gym wear and pajamas. Like, it would be useful to have a little bit more space in these drawers. See, that's not even closing. Yeah. So I think I'll just need to go through all of these one by one. Also need to wipe my mirror. My mirror's so dirty. Yeah, go through all the sections one by one, declutter them. That's the plan for the day. Okay, time to get this started. My wardrobe. I'm gonna go through all my items one by one. Should I start from, well, I'm organized kind of by category and then by color. I'm not sure if I should start with like the thick sweaters that I wouldn't have worn for ages just because it's summer now, or if I should go for the side that I do actually wear now. I'll start with the sweaters because I feel like I'll maybe be less attached to them since I've not worn them for as long. That being said, knits are like my favorite type of clothing. I literally never wear it. I think it's such an interesting piece of clothing. I did not wear it once last year, I think. Moving this away. It's very basic, but I'm not sure about this. This is so out of my comfort zone. I have worn it though. I have a very specific color scheme, and there's like a few pieces that really stick out. Looking at myself in the mirror now, I did not realize this, but I've got two gray. I mean, I know they're different shades of gray. I don't think I need two gray vests. I definitely prefer this one because it's very oversized. This one, like, my issue with this one is that it's a little bit too small. Even though it's a size large, it's too small for me. For the fit I like, it's too small. Okay, guess mine. Getting rid of that as well. Oh, I'm conflicted with this. So I think I've realized over time that I'm not the biggest fan of like V-neck sweaters, and I kind of don't know how to wear them because it feels so uncomfortable to have a shirt under like the sleeves. And I bought 2 of those sweaters, and this is like a nice Ralph Lauren one that I thrifted. Both of them I thrifted, but this one's like a cashmere one too. I thrifted this for so cheap, and it's so soft and it's so warm. I do wear them, but every time I wear them, I'm like quite aware of the fact that I don't think this is my favorite neckline. I think I'll keep them for now and give them another chance, but we're moving forward. I don't think I'll be buying sweaters with necklines like that. I love a high neck sweater. I have them in so many different colors and patterns and prints, and just love them all. Again, I love classic prints. I love stripes. This is my only piece of Taylor Swift merch that I own. I love this sweater. I love it. There's no way I'm getting rid of this. Love it. Oh, this is tough too, because there was a moment that I loved this sweater, but now I'm kind of over it. So I think, yeah. This was like a quite trendy pattern at one point. I did thrift this, but I think I will be putting it away. This is one of my favorite sweaters. I love a good turtleneck. Oh, this I'm also very conflicted about. It's one of those pieces that I wear like once a year. It's definitely like a statement piece in my eyes, and I keep it for fall. It's another one of my pride and joys, my cardigans. Quite a selection, and I think some of them need to go. I love this one. This one was a little DIY. It was a much longer cardigan, but now it's been cropped to be way too small. And like, I love a good cropped piece of clothing, but this is like way too, yeah, that's, oh, this is a vintage Burberry. Love it, definitely keeping that one. This slouchy cardigan is really sentimental for me because it's the first cardigan I ever thrifted. Like, this is what got me back into cardigans years ago. And such a good basic too. This one I'm conflicted about. I just feel like purple's not really my color. There's just a little dusty blue one that I adore. 2 brandy marble ones that I got on Vinted. I do quite like the fit of some of their items, and I love those colors. As much as I love these pieces of clothing in different colors, there's certain colors that I feel so much more comfortable in, and it's not even about like color theory, what looks good with your skin tone, whatever. It's just colors that I feel good in. Went to oversized jacket, so crinkly. This is an iron, really packed, and brown and black, and that's all I need. And now for some shirts. I love an oversized shirts. Polka dot one. Love this one. This is one that I acquired recently. I love it. Beautiful color, love the color. And then this oversized knits, shirts. This one, I do really like this one. It's just so slouchy and I love it. For the bottom part of my closet, my jeans, trousers, hoodies. I feel like it makes the most sense to actually take them out and one by one go through things. I'm actually only now realizing how many I have and how many I actually wear. Okay, this one, I feel like ever since I thrifted this, I've been wearing it non-stop. This was such a good purchase. Love the color, it's so comfy. I used to wear this one more. I do still like it, that's the thing. I do wear it sometimes. I feel like getting rid of all my hoodies would not make sense because when it gets colder, I'll definitely wear them more. That being said, I definitely don't need all of them. mushroom soup by Deliciously Ella. I love her ready-made food, it's so nice. This one's the spiced red lentil and sweet potato soup, which sounds lovely. So I'm making that. Through these drawers. I think the best way to go through this is to actually physically take everything out of a drawer and like look through the outside and then put it back in. These are also like my pajamas, sweatpants, my socks, underwear, like little tank tops. Yeah, I have to sort through this. All of this is going to be decluttered. Oh my god, that's so many things. That's 3 tote bags full right there, and then another stack of clothes that I need to bag up as well. That's one of my new packages, which I'll open in a sec. But oh my god, you just don't realize how much unnecessary stuff you have. That's so many things I'm getting rid of. I feel like all the drawers have got so much more space now as well. Like, I'm so happy with them. Hi everyone, it's now the next day. The whole declutter is done. Let's just ignore that pile of clothes behind me. I need to take care of that. I need to pack it up. I thought that I'd also include a little clip of some of the new things I purchased. Well, all of them are secondhand. I kind of fill in the spaces of the things I decluttered. As I said, quite a few of the things I was holding on for way too long, even though the items had holes in them. They were just not wearable anymore, but I just kind of held on to them because I didn't have any replacement. Well, now I've purchased those replacements. I always get so nervous when I cut these open that I'll like snip the fabric by accident. So the first item of clothing is actually some sweats, pajama bottoms, something along those lines. I'll probably wear these a lot around the house, but also to sleep in. These are some sweats from Brandy Melville, but I did get these on Vinted, and I hate to admit it, but they seem really, really nice. They're also dark green, which you know I love. They seem really nice. If these are any good, I might order an extra pair in like a different color. Something about me is when I find a piece of clothing that I absolutely love, I buy multiple pairs of like the same piece just in different colors, and I feel like that makes it so much easier for me because I know I like the fit, I know I like the shape, I know I like the fabric, and I don't know, I just find it so much easier to get dressed. The second one was wrapped really nicely in tissue paper. I feel bad opening it up, but oh well. Okay, I will not be going into too much detail because this is definitely not like a staple piece in my wardrobe, but okay, I won't say too much about this piece though, but I did get it on Vinted for a really good price. This is really nicely secured. Okay. It's a new turtleneck. I love a turtleneck. This one's so pretty. Like, I love green, but this is a little bit more bright than I would normally go for. Super excited for this one, and I love the fabric. I love ribbed fabric. I didn't get this on Vinted. I actually got this in a charity shop in Glasgow. I guess I didn't do a declutter of shoes in this part, but I just don't have a good pair of boots. The only pair I've had since middle school, and they're like all worn out. The soles are all worn out. I'm not sure about the height of the heel for the purpose of like the cobbled streets of Edinburgh, and they fit really well. Like, they're exactly my shoe size. Thank you so much for watching this video, watching this declutter. Yeah, I'm really glad that this video kind of kept me accountable, and I feel like if I hadn't been filming it, this declutter would have taken me so much longer than it should have, whereas now I just finished it in a day, and I'm really happy with that. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.